Hello and welcome to Everyday Board Games. My name is Daniel,
And I'm Daniel.
and today we're continuing our ongoing series of the Stefan Feld City Collection.
This is 6 Cuzco, which is interesting. This is a remake of which one?
Bora Bora.
There we go.
Yeah, an old Alea game, Bora Bora. Probably the prettiest out of all of them, honestly. I love the blue box of it, of the original. But this is a remake, as we said, it's a city collection. We are set up here as a two-player game. This we will basically be using a dice worker placement action selection kind of style, where the numbers on them determine how powerful the worker are, but then also the level of action you take. As weird as that sounds.
So kind of almost Teotihuacan in a sense, where
a little bit.
It's a little bit more powerful how high the die is.
Yeah, except you're not going to tend to modify the dice too much.
You're not burying them, is what you're saying.
Right. Now, as you'll see in the overview here in a minute, we had to stagger the boards. This is definitely a table eater. It's great production. It's a lot of cool pieces. This is the deluxe version of the game.
Yep.
But we have it set up as just a two-player, and we had to kind of like make room for our pieces. So this board, and
my player board's here, but the other half of it's down here.
Right.
Then there's this board that's over there. You can't even really see in the
Right.
the top down the cards.
This is shifted over this way, and that's because we had to give Daniel some room. Then we shifted the main board over this way, so that way I have room. So you'll see that in the overview. It is what it is. These games weren't exactly made to be small, but this game has a lot of things going on in it.
Yeah.
What do you remember from Bora Bora?
Vaguely, not a lot. I remember playing it and liking it. I remember the big part of Bora Bora is you're sending your workers into different sections of like different islands that will trigger different things. I remember it being a quintessential Stefan Feld point salad. Think of something like Trajan or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you're playing not really different mini games like you do in Trajan, but there's different stuff that I know on this one. You send your guy to the academy, or you send your guy to do something else, or you send them to get you like feathers or something like that.
Yep.
So you're just triggering different aspects of avenues and stuff like that. So I remember that much. Other than that, not too much.
Okay. Well, then this might be somewhat of a refreshing experience because it seems, although it has a lot of the same DNA, it looks like it's different enough where it's going to be comfortable. And you'll see how that works throughout the game. Although there's going to be a lot of parts that'll be moving in and out. Daniel, you'll probably be wanting to have your glasses at the ready for a lot of this stuff. Specifically like these pieces over here or those cards over there. So, all right. With that being said, you ready to learn it?
I guess.
All right, let's jump into the overview right here. All right. So, as you can see, like I said, this is the main board right here. This is the round board, and then we have cards up over here, which you'll just have to take my word because again, they can only fit so much.
They're gonna look like this. Hand me one off the top.
Sure.
Let's grab this one.
Yeah.
This is how the card actually looks.
Yeah, they're called God cards, and they give us special abilities throughout the game. All right. So with that being said, this game, our goal is to try and get the most points, which are tracked on this track right here. We're going to get points in a lot of different ways, but anytime you see this little symbol right here, it has a number inside of like a little gold diagram or a little gold shape, whatever it is. Yep, essentially like this. That's how many points you get, okay? As we're continuing throughout the game, most of the points we're going to be getting during the game. At the end of the game, we're going to get some bonus points for stuff, which I'll talk about here in a bit. But the game takes place over 3 main phases, and each of those phases, once you're done with that ends a round, and we have 6 rounds. So the 3 main phases, first off, is when we roll our dice, and we're going to be taking actions by putting them out on this board. Now, I rolled low, but that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2, and you'll see how that works out later on. The second phase is when we activate some of the abilities of our farmers and our students, I believe is what they are. They're studying. We're going to activate their individual abilities. So if you look at each of these tokens, they have a little ability there. And they also have a way to either gain food or to gain knowledge. Farmers gain food, students gain knowledge. That makes sense.
Because if I remember correctly, you got to feed your people.
No.
Okay.
No, you don't have to. Not in this one. And then our third phase is when we go through and activate all the stuff on this main board. This little round disc right here will follow the river. And even though you can't see it on the main screen, This will be following over 4 steps. First, we're going to check the knowledge track, gain points from that. Secondly, we're going to check the temple, gain some points for that, whoever's the highest, or whoever has the most worshippers at the temple. Then the third part is we're going to be getting some objective tiles, which we will hopefully be completing throughout the round. And then finally, we'll be able to buy some stuff where we spend food to buy it. So again, we're going to be doing all of this stuff in phase 3. Knowledge, temple, victory conditions, whatever they're called, and then buying stuff.
And we start with a victory condition on our player board, correct?
Yes, we start with 1, and we're going to be adding 2 more once we understand this.
Got it.
Okay, so first off, let's start with the first phase. The first thing we do is we both roll our dice, and we leave them on those numbers. Because going in turn order...
almost the exact same thing.
Yeah, almost. Going in turn order, we are going to be activating or placing our dice on these spaces. You may place your die on any space that you'd like. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different spaces, and then activate its ability. But there is a couple of restrictions. First off, if I place this down on an action, he's snapping at his dog, not by me, by the way. If I place it on this action right here, I'm going to trigger a movement. But now, what's worth knowing is that the action here triggers how good it can be on the board. So I can move on to 6. That would be on this path. Might be worth it. But also, that's really important and worth knowing. Actually, this should be like that. Sorry. What's also worth knowing on this is that as you are placing the dice, you can place future dice on the same action as any other players. That's fine, but it does have to be lower than any other player. So if I had a 3, for example, here, anybody can only put a 2 or a 1.
Gotcha.
If a 1 is placed there, there's no more dice that can be placed on that action.
Gotcha.
So the higher the number, the more likely you'll be doing it, but that doesn't necessarily mean the better the action. Okay? So that's how it kind of blocks off. So as soon as somebody puts a 6 in there, a 6 can never be placed. So if I place this here, you can't place your 6 there, but you can
have to place my 2 or the 1.
Yeah. There is one exception to that, is that's this space. Any dice can go here, as shown, because it doesn't have to decrease. It's just any dice. So even if I had a 3 here, you could put a 5 or whatever, and we just get 2 points by doing so.
Gotcha.
Got it. All right. Now let's talk about the actions. First action, movement. That's where we're going to be moving along these paths. There's 2 different types of paths. There's rope bridges, and there's little concrete paths, or little like stone cobbleway paths. You're going to move your little llama dude to the next space. Each of these combinations of buildings and points and feathers symbols, those are called a village. There's also a village on the edge of the board, and this board was created randomly. When I move along the bridge, I have to have at least that number or lower. I can only move on this number or lower. So I place a 6 here. I can move on any of these paths to any bridge, but instead, if I did a 3, I would only be able to move on this, or this path. Okay? Once I go to a village, if I have not been there before, then I could take one of my little shield thingies. I forget what they're called, and I'm going to refer to a lot of them by their shapes in this example.
Yes.
So I just don't remember them a lot. But I'm going to place it here to discover that village. I will get the points that are listed, which would be 4 points, and I get a feather of the type that it's showing. Okay? If you were to visit this, you would then still place your feather or place your shield on here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if you would get the victory points. You would still get the feather. And if I ever came back to this spot, I don't regain it. You can return back to the spots, but you would still just get the feather.
Gotcha.
And that's how you're going to decorate your headdress here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, if you were the second one to visit this and you put your shield on top, you then control that village. And that's worth knowing at the end. Okay? Now, if you were to move paths back to the main board, then you would just get simply a fire token, which we'll talk about here in a bit. Which I don't see them, do I?
Fire tokens?
Yeah. Oh, yes. And then you would take this, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Yeah, because there is no actual fire tokens for it. You're just going to take these actions, which I'll explain in a moment. Okay. So that's moving around the board. Again, there's the villages all around here. There's the paths. Now, even in a 2-player game, 2 and 3 player, you can choose any path you want for this action, but there may be other actions that specify what type of path you can move on. Like here. This farmer will let you move on any path that's 2 or lower, and it has a rope bridge. So you have to be on a rope bridge for that. So if I was on this spot, I can move
nowhere.
This way.
That way, yeah. I was gonna say,
but not on either of those two, nor on this one, because it's stone. Okay. Any questions on that stuff?
That's just the moving, right?
That's just moving.
All right.
Cool.
So the next one's easy. Points.
Yep. Points. Get points. Anyway, this next one, when you place a die here, you basically have that many number of pips to spend. So I have 6 pips to spend, and I can use these actions accordingly. This costs 2 pips each. This costs 1 pip each. Okay. The single one will let you either move down your farmer, which will let you get points. I'm sorry, food. So if I have this, whenever you're getting farmers, they're going to go on top of your board, and you're going to leave the 2 symbols below them visible.
Okay.
Because when you activate this spot, you slide them down, and farmers will gain you the food depicted on the tile. So I would gain 4 food. Whereas instead, if I have this guy and you slid him down, he'll gain you 4 knowledge. You move 4 spaces on the knowledge track. Okay? That's one thing you do. Or you can simply get a point. So for a single one, you can activate
something,
your guys or get a point.
How many times can you activate them? You can slide them as much as you want.
As long as they're not slid down already.
Oh, so if they're slid down, you can't activate them again.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah, I think at the end they might move back up, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
At the end of each round. But now these ones are going to be how you gain a lot of these extra resources. You can either place a shield in your reserve, which means that you're going to place it in one of your empty spaces here. Now that's important because claiming a village and moving them down reveals these spots for you.
For more villagers.
Yes. You have 12 locations, 2 of which are open. The other 10 you have to unlock.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's an important one to put in reserve. Then you can get a favor token, which are these little offerings, if you will. Mm-hmm. That'll be how you activate your gods later on. You can draw a god card, one of the 5 that are visible. Or you can gain a feather of your choice, which is 3 for each of us.
Boop, boop.
Huh?
Boop, boop.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all pretty simple, right? And again, you could distribute that however you want. So like this, I could just get 3 different feathers. That's fine. Okay.
Yep.
Now, when you activate this action, you're going to send one of your worshippers to the temple. The number that's on there dictates what space you go on.
Okay.
Now, the higher up, the better, because there'll be a tiebreaker, but whoever has the most of these at the end of the round will get one of these gold tiles. There are 6 of these, 1 for each of the 6 rounds. However, only 1 person could be in each space at a time. So let's say you go there with a 6, like somehow.
Yeah.
Right? Even though you technically wouldn't be able to, but let's say you did, right? Hand me one of your guys there. They would come in and they would push everything down that was already there. So if I went on a 6 like this, then that would push my guy down, this, and there. Okay? So again, I would have majority, and then tiebreaker is whoever's furthest up on the track.
Gotcha.
If they ever get pushed off of this, then they get returned to the players. And it's also worth knowing that if there's empty spaces, pushing doesn't change that.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty straightforward. That's this action. And then you also get a fire as well, which again, I will explain later.
But I want to know now.
No! And then next one is this. This is flipping over these little tiles, T-shaped tiles that are in your headdress. The number that's on it, you would match either the same one or anything lower than that, and you'd flip that tile face down after receiving the points.
Okay.
And then you also get a flame.
My question is, do you need to have both feathers to put it down?
Great question. Yes, you do. So in order for me to flip this tile, I must have both of my feathers there.
Okay.
Okay? Great question. Now, you'll get the points that are listed there. So let's say I had both of my feathers here, one of the pink and the yellow ones.
Yeah.
And I was able to do this, even though it's a 6, I can flip my 4 because it's lower. I flip that down. And then, or no, I'm sorry, it's not a 4. It's 4 points. It's a 5.
It's a
If I
5.
flip it down, I gain the 5 points, but also, depending on 4 points, yes. And then also, depending on the round that we're in, we get bonus points. So in the first 2 rounds,
if you do it early
10
enough,
points.
it's more points.
Yep, 7 and then 4.
If you're familiar with Castles of Burgundy,
yes, that will be immediately obvious. And then finally, placing a worker in this will let you get either a farmer or a student
based on the die
number or lower. So a 3 would give me a choice of any of these. Then you simply take it and put it in one of your empty spots. If you don't have empty spots available, you can't do that. Okay.
And if you can't spend a die, just put it in the 2-pointer and get 2 points.
Exactly. Okay. Any questions?
No, it's seems straightforward.
Yeah, that's fairly straightforward. Now the other stuff will be how we score.
Fire tokens.
The fire tokens. Take a look at the top of your reference board. When you take a fire token, you do 2 things. You are first going to either get a god card or an offering.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're either going to gain a knowledge or a food.
Food. Knowledge is this track right here that
Yep.
you can't really see.
Yep.
It's basically for...
This will determine turn order and points at the end of each round. And of course, if you go to the spot second, you go on top.
Okay.
And that whoever's on top is first.
Gotcha.
Which is why you start on top here. Now, any questions on the action board?
No.
Okay. Now, let's go to phase 3, which is phase 2. Let's say we have some of these actions on our board. We are then going to choose one group of farmers and one group of students. And I say group because we're going to be not sliding them down to gain the bonuses. It doesn't matter whether they're slid up or down or not. You're going to look at their action that's on there. And you're going to take that action. So you're going to start with the student. Now, we don't have any examples here, but okay, we kind of do. These 2 both would give you 2 victory points.
Okay.
It's important to know that you may activate like students of all the same type. So if I had 2 of these, I would actually gain their ability and gain 4 victory points instead.
So if you activate all the students that did that.
Right. However, if I have a student and a farmer that each have the same ability, I cannot activate both of them at the same time.
Okay.
On the same turn. So I would either have to get the points from here or the points from here and then use the ability for whatever else I have. But now, and they do work a little bit differently. So like this one, the one I showed earlier where it has a 2 pip for the drawstring road.
Yeah.
For the rope bridge. If you had multiple of these, you add those numbers together. So if I had a second one of these, then I can actually move on a path of up to 4.
So if you had 2 2s, you can make a 4.
Right. And if I had all 3 of these, then I can move up any path.
To a 6, yeah.
Any rope bridge I want.
But it's specifically rope bridges.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some for like the concrete or the gravel roads. Okay.
Yeah, here's one.
All right, cool. I was just assuming.
Yep.
Can't really see that end of the board.
Right. So you choose either one of those, you gain that.
Why does it say 1 + 1? That's why. So you could trigger the farmer.
Yeah, you get one of your orange groups and one of your blue groups.
Gotcha.
Yep. That's why I'm saying you can't do the same one if they're the same action.
Gotcha.
So
I could take the 2 points for the orange ones, but then I can use the one to move the bridges as the other one. Okay.
Exactly. And then a lot of these we'll have to, we'll reference, but a lot of the iconography now, you could probably guess what this one is. You take a shield, right? Put it in your reserve, right? Yep. This one would let you take one of your headdress decorations of value 3 or less. And
just to clarify, if I take this action and move it down, I get their reward, which is the 4 points.
Yeah, you get the 4 points or the food.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, when I take this action, it's basically their specific power, where it's moving on the 2 road or moving points or something like that. Okay.
Yes. So specifically, the way to remember is that if it has like the gain, that means you slide them down and you gain it. Whereas this, if it has a little like POW sign that's coming out of the corner, you get their ability.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's our second phase. Then the third phase, we go over the 4 sections of the main board. First off, if we were like this, we would gain the points that are listed, and we'd maintain this order. So 6 and then 2, you would get 6 points. I would get 2 points. We maintain this order.
So I'd keep my first player token.
And then you would keep your first player token. Now, if I were to become first player, we trade it immediately because that does affect the next next phases. This one, again, how I showed you earlier, whoever has the most tokens gets the favor. And we get 1 point for every person who is worshiping the temple.
So if I have 3 workers there and you have 2 workers there,
yeah,
I would get that thing. And then
this.
I'd also get the points based on so 3 points for 3 workers.
Yep.
Got it.
And then when we move over to here, this is when you take one of your 3 tiles and you must attempt to complete it. What I mean by complete it, a lot of these are pretty easy goals to have, especially later on. If you complete your goal, you put it face down. Even if you met multiple goals, you only choose one. And it's important that I want to be clear on this. Complete. That doesn't mean that you expend the resources. This is just if you have this condition, you flip it face down.
So yours specifically is saying you need 1 farmer or 1 student.
Yep.
Mine says I need to have one of my guys on this track.
Yeah. Looks like. Yeah, we'll double check that.
But yeah, it seems like it's this track up here.
And I think you have to have one of these.
That's what it is. It's one of those up there and one of those. Got it.
Yep. And then
that's what the dots are.
If you can't complete any of these, then you simply remove one from the game. It's out of the game entirely. And then that's not great for you, but you'll want to remove one that's very unlikely that you'll complete. Gotcha. As you'll see why later, it's really advantageous to complete it. And then you get 6 points by completing any of those. Okay. Now, then, in turn order, the new turn order, you would take one of these and put it as your now available one.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just trying to figure out what this symbol is.
4 of these tiles down.
Oh, okay, that was one. That's what it is. Okay.
And then finally, we go here. This is now the market phase. Starting with the first round, which is the first marker, you may spend food either 4, 1,
and this is
3,
the one
or 1.
Where you are expending the resource, which is food.
You are expending this, yes. And you gain the resource tile. Now you get the points that are depicted on the top, and you put it face down right here.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Then finally, after that, we go to cleanup, which this didn't go yet, but we then go to cleanup if it's not the end of the 6th phase, which we simply discard all of these and replenish them accordingly. Then we discard any remaining of these, replenish them.
Yep. And we have some extra ones above the board just because they're massive stacks.
We return the round marker back to its original spot. And I believe... we take back our dice, and then that's it.
Okay, sounds good. I'm ready to go.
And then we discard any of these that haven't been taken, and we move the round marker down.
So, since we're right here, you would just move that down. Anything that's left up here are gone.
Gone.
So, when you're buying, you can only buy from this section where it's at?
That's right.
And then if you go here, we can only buy from this section.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So now, before we get into too much more, that's almost it.
Yeah,
but I need to explain these 2 tokens, the offering tokens.
Also our god cards.
Yeah. In order to play a god card, you have to give an offering.
Which are the coins.
Which are these coins. So anytime on your turn that you want that matches the phase of the card. So let's do this one. This god card can only be paid in phase 2, shown by the 2 Roman numerals on the top corner. You would spend one of your offerings back to the supply, and you would take its ability.
Okay.
Okay. So this one, meaning you could play 2 different ones, right? This one, you can count any number as a 1.
And phase 3 is, that was phase 3 or phase 2? So it's that thing over there. Okay.
Yeah. If it has a slash, like this one has 1/2, you can play it in either of those rounds whenever it makes sense.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, is that up for offer or is that this discard?
That's just discard.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah. Now, there may be ways to get these back, but that is discarded specifically.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, the gold token, though, this is super advantageous. If you want to use one of these, you return it, you're removed from the game. And then you look at the 5 god cards that are available, you choose one of them and immediately gain its ability, and then that becomes discarded. So you get to play any one of these 5 instead of what's in your hand.
When do you play that one? Just
Anytime,
whenever the phase is
same
there?
phases matching that.
Okay. So you just trigger. So if I want to play that one on the end that triggers the farmers, that's when I take that ability and discard it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Whereas like this one, you move 2 of your farmers or students up and refresh them.
Okay. Which means you can trigger them again in a round.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a combination. It's just whichever ones you want. So if I have 2 students, I can trigger both students.
Yeah, I believe so.
Or 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever it has the split, I believe it's either one.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that's how the game functions. The only thing that's worth knowing is endgame scoring. The best way to think of endgame scoring is if you've done all of what you can.
Okay.
Meaning, like, you won't get any bonus points by doing some of the things.
Gotcha.
Only if you complete it entirely will you get points. So, for example, first off, 2 points for every gold tile you still have. Okay? Every shield that you have brought down... Oh, wait. Well, yeah, you're going to get those. Anyway, down here on the bottom, if you have all 12 of your feathers, you get 6 points.
Okay.
If you have decorated it, all 6 tiles, you get 9 points. If you have completed 9 objectives, which in the last round you complete all of them.
3, yep.
All 3 of them. Then you gain 9 additional points.
If you get all 10 shields down, it's 10 points.
Yep, mainly off of your board.
Well, yeah,
right.
It's either down here or
on the village or in your no, off of your reserve too. They got to be gone. They had to be. You have to visit 10 villages.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then you get 10 points. If you have all 12 farmers or students, you have 12 points. And if you have bought 6 goods, you get 6 more points.
So, quick question: when you said off of your board, when you have them in your reserve, you can take them out of there too when you're putting it on the board. Okay.
Yeah, that just clears you up a spot because you cannot place a farmer or a student until these
that's
are
gone.
empty.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure on that.
Yep. All right. Now, any questions before we begin?
And you'll explain this when we have to get to that scoring where the shields.
Yeah. Well, this is endgame, so we're going to score the villages right there.
Those are the villages. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's whoever's on top scores the village.
Scores the village. Yeah. Got it. And which is going to be the points.
Yeah, you're still going to get the feather right away, but you'll get the points
if you're controlling the village. Got it.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. Any questions?
No, I'm ready to go. Phase 1.
So where's the addendum? We're going to need it. Because there is a lot going on. Here it is. Here's the addendum. And now look at your 3 goal objectives. And obviously you want to try and get stuff that's similar.
Oh, similar. Okay.
Yeah, so that way, well, I mean, so they apply to both, right? And there's numbers on the bottom in case you need them.
No, these are self-explanatory. It's just that none of these similarities are working for me.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go which ones I can actually, min.
Feasibly do?
Yeah. Let's do this one, even though this one's a little trickier. It works with that one. What do I do with this last one?
It's just discarded from the game.
There's that. And I'm going to put this over next to this guy here.
Let's do that. I'm going to start that game like that. Okay. All right. And with that being said, we're going to start phase 1. We are at the table. If there's anybody in the chat, like I said, feel free to say hi or reach out and ask us how any of this works, and we'll be happy to clarify.
Roll these.
Roll these. And starting with you. Again, almost the same roll.
Right. I don't know what I want to do.
What don't you want to do, you know? You want to do it all.
Think I know what I want to do. I want to go here.
Okay.
So
you're
this
gonna place the guy on the 5.
Here.
And you get a burn. So you get either to draw a god card or a offering, and then either a point or a food.
I'll take an offering.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, because that's what I need. I need to check what that. This is the addendum. Because one of mine could activate in this phase, so I want to see what it does first. What number is that? Okay. Where are my god cards at? Page 4.
Yep. And you'll probably notice us doing this a lot.
Yep.
Ooh, that was 30-minute teach. That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah. It was easier than Marrakesh, that's for sure.
We not trigger those right away?
Trigger what?
The actions, or we do?
Yeah, you do it right away. When you place the die, you do the action.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. I like what that power does.
One thing I forgot. Sorry. When you revisit the temple in the middle, you can rotate this.
Okay.
How you'd like. That was just a random setup that we had.
Okay. Yeah. No, I put the 5 there for the thing, but I got my offering thing token here,
Yep.
and I can either get food or move up on the knowledge track.
Yep.
Kind of need food right now, but I'm gonna move up the knowledge track.
Okay. Cool. All right, my turn. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna get feathers.
Makes sense.
Let's get 2 feathers, which is 2 of the points, and I'll get a point.
What? Oh, because you were there.
Yep.
Which just gives you 2 feathers.
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to. What is over there? That is the question. None of those do. Well, that one actually. No, that doesn't do me any good. Darn. I need a reroll is what I need. But I will go ahead and do this regardless.
Oh, you're a jerk.
This is the one where I can get them, right? Or is
Yeah.
it that one?
That's when you get them.
Okay.
This is when you activate them.
Get me the 2 road one. Because I can only get a 1, so.
Yep. Oh, you're a jerk. I really wanted them.
I need it for this thing.
You're such a pain. You know what? Then fine. I'm going to move on the 1 and straight up. Well, no. Do I want to do that yet? Yeah. I want to get the purple. The purple feather. By putting that out there. Here you go. All right. Your go.
I'm going to go ahead and spend my favorite token using my God power. Move that to the 2-pointer. It just says I just move your die out of the way.
Yep.
That's discarded.
Yep.
Because I'm going to go out here.
You spent your favor?
Yeah, I spent my favor.
Cool.
I had 3.
You're going to go. Come visit my village.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I need that power because we both rolled 1s.
Yep. Yep.
And I take
That's why I'm
this
glad
one
I went there.
and do that.
Okay. And then
and I get did you get your feather?
I did.
Which one is that one? Is this
That's
one?
the purple one, yeah. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna get 1 more feather. I never revealed my tiles actually. I need to put those up. Okay. And I got my
cheating
other
over here. He's cheating over here.
Got my other yellow. Okay. And that's it for the round. So now second phase, we can each activate 1 blue and one orange tile, which you have the orange tile. So you don't gain the stuff for it.
I gained the
ability.
3. Oh no.
Oh no. Move on the path.
It's that triggers it. So I move on the path.
Yes.
That's the ability.
So if you want, you can move back to the center.
Which I can then rotate if I wanted to.
Yes. And then you can also gain a fire because that's what this is.
Oh no, I can't even move back to the center.
Okay. It's a 1. Oh,
yeah, but is
that a cement one?
It's a cement one, so maybe I
won't
won't
trigger it. It might be stone or cobble path or whatever.
So maybe I won't trigger it then, because I can't do anything. So no point in triggering it.
Yep. Okay. Now we're going to phase 3. First off, you got 1 point because you're higher in the knowledge. Man, I got no food.
How'd you start with a point? Is it because
I gained a point when? No, you should be at 2 because you gained that. Did I move you by accident? I gained a point somehow, didn't I? What did I do? Yes, I gained a point by doing that.
Oh, that's how you.
I haven't given you a second point for the temple guy yet.
Okay.
Okay, let me check one thing whether we start with food or not, because I don't think so. Nope, we don't.
Okay.
Well, that's going to make that a little bit pricey. All right, so now going to the second phase. You're the only one, so you gain a point.
And okay. I get that thing.
And
right?
you get the gold. Okay. And your dudes come back. Oh, do they come back? I'll check that. This one.
I have no food.
Yeah, I don't have food either.
So we don't buy anything.
Yep, that's awkward. Then here is when we complete a goal.
Which I can complete one now. Hence why I took the farmer.
Yep, I can complete one now as well. We each gain 6 points by doing so.
And then I get first choice of this thing, correct?
Yep.
So that is resources. What is this one? What is that one?
You have a god there.
That god card, huh?
Yeah, you have two
I
of the
have
gods.
two of those god cards.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to have my god cards face up?
I don't know. Probably. Let's see here.
Or when I use them, do they stay face up in front of me?
I think they stay facing in front of you.
So give me the one I discarded.
Yeah. But no, actually, that wouldn't make sense because why would there be a discard pile, right?
Yeah, true. Well, isn't it
Hold
for
on to that.
cleanup?
Yeah, let's look. Let's look. Let's just figure that out. All right, what number tile is that?
1 second, people.
Oh, okay. I'll just look at it.
It is 36.
36. Okay. Let's see what it says. Number 36. You must have at least 2 Mama Sara god cards in your hand.
Okay.
So specifically in your hand.
Got you.
Okay.
I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that goes in here. You going for the 3 or the 4? That is 2 of those resources.
That doesn't help us right now.
Yeah, we haven't bought any of those
I'm
resources.
going to go with this one.
Yeah. Since you already have it.
I don't have that one yet.
Oh, is it the? Oh, it's a specific one.
It's the pink one that I don't have yet. These ones.
Oh, okay.
But I plan on it. Okay. So these are gone. I'll be doing cleanup anyway. All right. And then that is... Oh, this is when we buy that. Wait, why is that a down arrow then? I don't know. That's cleanup, I bet. Okay, so now this moves there. We refill. We discard all of these. Seems like a waste.
Well, what do you mean? I bought something, so.
Yeah. You don't buy people. Not in this game.
I hired someone.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and you never found out if my guy comes back to me or not.
Correct.
Well, I don't think he does because it was the whole. So. It's the whole bumping thing. So if you play a 5, you bump me down to a 4.
Right. That's what I'm assuming. So let's go with that for now.
All right, I already filled the 4.
Okay. Okay. And then we get these back. You're still player. First player.
Yep. So we roll?
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Hello. I'm going to have to look at the addendum. Well, you're reading the rules, so.
Yes. Activating Cuzco board. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's right. The rounds, the first 2 rounds, they are worth 1 point. Second 2, there were 2 points and then 3 points for being on the temple. That's right. They increase.
Weren't we supposed to do something about, or is it? Oh, it's this thing. Okay. So we're in round 2, so that would still apply. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to.
I need the addendum, please.
There you go. What am I trying to do? I need those. How do I get those? Okay, that's how I get them, is based on those things. Okay. So first and foremost, I'm going to go here.
I knew it.
Can I get that card over there? Nope, the one next to it. That one.
Okay.
Because I need 2 of these.
Fair enough.
And does it flip immediately?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that other one.
Wait, is that? That's a good question. Does it?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. So just making sure.
I mean, I'm going to let you do it, but that's fine. Let's see here. All right. What is that one? Action exchange.
It is buying the god. Yeah, action exchange, buying god cards. My question is, do they flip up immediately?
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, I'm going to spend another 2 out of that 6 to grab. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. That one. I'm idiot. There we go. Well, he's trying to figure that out. I gotta
reveal immediately.
Cool. So my last 2 points give me that card.
Yep.
14.
Okay.
Oh, that is a cool power. All right, cool. So yes, can you hand me?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that. Yep. So
because that will be my last one.
Yep. So you're probably completing that real quick.
Well, when we get to that phase.
That phase, though. All right. Oh, that's right. I need to figure that out. I'll look at the addendum in a moment. That is not going to change what I'm about to do. Because I'm going to do this.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one.
Yep.
And I'm going to complete this 5. No, I'm going to complete this 4. So I have that already. Which will give me 3 points plus 10, so I'll be 13 points. I'm at 7, so it puts me at 20. And then that is it for that. Oh, and I get a fire blessing. Ooh, I want stuff. Hold on. There we go. That seems cool. Okay. And here we go.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to do. I don't want to trigger this right now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter on that one. It gives me 2 opportunities to do some stuff. So I think I will. Yep. I'm going to go here. And now I'm going to move. And I can move up to a 6, correct?
Yep. In either path.
Doesn't really behoove me too crazy. Not a lot of points where I'm looking. Where the heck is that path? Oh, wait, there it is. I think I found it. I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
Which then lets me take this off.
Yep.
And I get that feather.
Yep.
Which is this feather.
Uh-huh.
Which then I will put here.
Okay. And this one, I'm going to get a 5. I'll get this one.
There you go. And now I have 2 choices for me to trigger. I can do that, or I can do that, which would then trigger that one. Okay, point. Can't do that point yet. That makes the most sense. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to move this guy down, which gives me 3, which puts me here.
Okay. Yep, sorry.
And so that was for 1, and then for 2, I'll get a point.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to go over here and get this blue guy. That's it for me.
All right, so I have nothing. So we go into 2. So we're going to trigger these guys' ability.
Yep, and I am going to gain.
Hey, starting with me.
Sir. It will not matter.
So,
well, it might.
Well, I'm going to go because my ability is allowing me to go down to 2 concrete paths. So I'm going to go over here.
Yes.
And
you gain that.
Allows me to gain this one, which then gives me this feather.
Yep.
Which I place here.
Yep. Okay. So then mine. Oh yeah, you get to activate both.
I only have 1, so.
Okay, then I get to activate both. So I'm going to first activate this one, get a feather. I get a pink feather. And then I'm going to activate this one, which will let me get a free one of these. Which I will... I'll be getting that one. Alright. Do I want that one? That's only good for a little while.
Hey, you got a little bit of time. Make your choice.
I do. There we go. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do that one. Cool.
All right, you done?
Yep.
All right.
I've activated both of those. Now
So-
we'll go to the board.
We'll go to the board.
All right, so the ring comes back over here.
You forgot to put it over there, huh?
I did. All right, so first things first, knowledge check. You're going to gain 2 points. Because you're all smart and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Next one, temple track. You're going to gain a point.
In this.
And for the gold tokens. This one, we get to buy. No food.
No food.
Well, we're just not caring about that. Nobody's getting those bonus points today. Next one, objective tile.
we spend, right? First, or we take the ones we need. We get
Yeah,
one of these out
score
first.
those. Yep. If you can complete it.
I scored this one.
Yep. So you're going to be at 18. I'm going to be at 26. Okay. And then
I get first choice here. 4 different feathers. Interesting.
Ah,
I have
sir.
3, so
What is that?
number 8. You have the addendum.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I know what it is. It's shields in the ones that give you the blue feathers.
Gotcha.
Let's go with this one for now.
What are these guys for? Is it supposed to be like a...
It's to show you can mark what player color you are.
Yeah, so kind of useless then.
Okay, yeah. All right, cleanup phase. We'll move this down.
And
We
we're
just got all
halfway done.
those. No, we're at third. We've only done 2 rounds. Okay.
Oh no. Now it's important. We need to do food.
Yeah.
There's 2 food pieces in here.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Trade goods.
That's what I'm saying. These things, we
Yeah.
got to start
they'll
doing...
get discarded if they're good enough, yeah. All right, and then take your dice. You're still first. Bruh.
Interesting. This card's kind of useless to me, though. That one is just not going to be able to be made.
That's right. I need to figure out what this card is. I've been procrastinating on figuring that out.
When you get done with that, can you look up number 19 for me? I think it's a combination of 5, but I want to make sure.
Sure.
And it's these tokens, not God cards.
Oh, that's messed up. Okay.
19 for those.
19 for the objective tiles. You must have slid down at least 5 study and or farm tiles on your mask board.
That is
Remember,
crazy.
for 1 pip, you can slide
Yeah,
down
but
one.
I have to have 5 of those, and I have the space for them.
Yeah, it's easy.
Let us use... Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea, because I can flip that up. And we are in 3, so I'm still going to get 7 points. So I'm going to do this. Or you know what? I'm going to do... it doesn't really matter. You can block me for using that thing, but I can't block you anywhere for using that. So
True.
I'm going to flip this one. Gives me 3 points.
Plus, since we're in 3rd round, 7.
So 10 points.
Yep. 28.
And then I get a fire token, which means I'm going to... what's out there?
All of it.
Those don't do me any good. Alright, give me a favor token. Right. Yeah, it either gives me a card or a favor token. And I'm going to take a food.
Oh, so you are. Okay. I'm going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Which will... I'm going to get a feather.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with this feather. I don't have any blue feathers yet, do I? Not a bad idea. And then I'm going to spend 1 to drop this guy down for 3 food.
That's what I need, but how do I get to it?
3 food.
Is the question.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Frick. Friggity frick frick. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm going to bump myself.
Yeah, don't say.
And then I get a fire token, so I'm going to get a second food. And,
God or a favor.
I mean, that's kind of cool. Anything equals a 6. I shall take. Oh, you know, I'm playing on this game, so let's go this way.
Okay. Let's see here. We never put these out. My bad.
That's your side of the board.
That is my side of the board, but that's all right. Clearly, you weren't going for it. I'm okay with that.
None of those. Oh, wait. One does work for me, but it doesn't do me any good now. Yeah. So, way to go. One of them does work for me, but I don't know. I can't get anything now because they're going to block me out of it anyways.
Not necessarily. Because I don't have room for these. I'm going to have to go that way. That puts one of these out. Then I get that blue feather, which is this one, I believe.
All right. I'm going to do that. Give me the student 3.
You got it?
Because I kind of need one of those.
You've done all your dice, huh?
Yeah, I start, so I always do 3 dice.
I'm going to activate this and this and get 5 knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for the kill. It'll be when we get that face. It's not yet. All right. Well, I mean, we're going there. But you still get to do these in turn order first.
Which is... Oh, turn these guys?
1 blue, 1 orange.
1 blue, 1 orange?
Yep.
Well, I only have 1 and 2 oranges, so I get to go to 3 at least. So I'm still getting points out of it.
Okay. I'm going to gain a feather, which I will gain the pink feather. And I'm going to
I get a waste
gain an orange that is fewer. Yeah.
So my question is, when it says 3 different of a color,
Mm-hmm.
Does it
3
mean
different characters?
Oh, 3 different characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like power? Is it their specific thing when you slide?
No, it's 3 different characters.
Got it.
Okay. Cool. Now we go into this phase. First things first. Yep, I'm going to gain 4 points. You're going to gain 2.
2.
So we're tied as far as points go, but now I'm just first player, which is pretty dope. All right. This, you're going to gain 4 points. That's short-lived. And you gain... No. I need to do something about that. I really do. Okay, the next phase. We're going to buy something. Woot! I can actually buy something. Yeah, you know what? Sure. I'll spend 3 food on one of these 5ers. Wait, no, it's this round, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in here. So you got
that's good. I'm going to do 2 food and get a 3-pointer. Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 food. I'll get a 3-pointer as well.
Yep. All right. Next one. We complete these. I have 7 of these, so I might as well. So I'm going to do that. 6
I'm not
points.
completing a thing, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going to drop this one.
I think I was at 32.
Yeah, you're at 32 because you were. When I moved ahead of you, I moved up one.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna get these.
Okay.
And then you get your.
What is this one?
Oh,
it's the 4. Is it like completed? Or is it just 4 different on the board?
4 shields on villages, I think. Let's see. What number is that?
That is number 42.
42. The answer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 42. So many of them, too. You must have delivered a kipo to at least each of the 4 villages in the inner circle.
So those.
Yeah. Those
Gotcha.
6. So 4 of those have to have them.
Well, it's either 3 different
You have
things.
2 of them already.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to take that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't. What did you get for finishing your thing?
What the?
How many points do you get for finishing your thing?
This?
Yeah, not that. This.
Oh, I got 6. I've already moved it.
Okay. I didn't get any because I couldn't complete one of
Right.
mine.
Yeah, I got 6. And I think I got the 3 points for this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. All right, then that's it. That's it for the round. Clean up. This moves down.
Hey, we actually bought stuff, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, for once. These are gone.
1, 2,
These are gone.
3, and 4. Let's put you on top of that pile. Slide this pile over.
I'm actually
Slide
going to
this
remember this time.
pile down. And pull the next pile up. All right.
I mean, it's flowing now.
Yeah. Take these off. Roll my dice. Okay, got my dice rolled.
Okay, starting with me, huh? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Can I see the addendum, please?
Yes, you may. Well, I think first things first. I'm doing this. Daniel, I hate to do it. I'm sorry. I'm playing the God card.
Okay.
Playing this one, which means I don't just bump you off. I send you back.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. Sorry.
Sure.
I mean, dude, I have to do something about that. That's just becoming gnarly. All right, here you go.
Now, how do I do this?
It was becoming unnecessary.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Yep. Phase 1? Yep. All right. Spinning one of these.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll take it.
Taking that one. I'm making this a 6.
Yep. Oh, no, it has to go lower.
Read what that says.
Yeah, it makes any die a 6, right.
Oh, it goes lower. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
still have to place it lower.
That's right. I couldn't beat yours. Can I? Oh, okay. So, no, let's put this back to the 5. Yeah, that's fine. I still can beat you on there no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I do have...
Yeah, you just have to throw in another one.
And what does that say when instead of bumping you move it, right? Or you just remove one of them?
Yeah, that one action just says send it back to the supply.
When placing a person occupied... Oh, no, it says occupied, so it has to be occupied.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just know it's coming for you.
Oh, I know. Dude, you can't blame me, right?
All right, well, let's block you from trying to do anything else on me.
Sure.
Yeah. And, yeah, put him at 1.
Yep. All fair. And then you get a fire. Oh, I never did my fire stuff. I'm going to get that offering back.
I'm going to get food, and I will take an offering. Do I want offering? No. You know what? I have a lot of offering. I'm going to do a knowledge.
Okay.
Wait, how are you?
Because I did mine
yeah,
from my birth. Yeah.
So, yeah, I will take this one back.
Okay. Okay. My go, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that works for that favor. Ah, son of a bitch! I should have used this card last time. All right. Oh well.
We're a family episode.
No one's gonna go
Sir?
this deep right now.
Sir.
And you're allowed one swear if you keep it PG-13.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this one because it's about time. I'm gonna go only 1 point, but I get bonus 7, so it's 8. So
All right.
that's putting me at 46. That was worth it.
All right. I'm gonna go here,
Uh-huh.
which is gonna allow me to go here, which is gonna allow me to place another one of these here, and then I get whatever that feather is. This one.
Yeah.
Which goes
The
here.
wibbly wobbly one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it like this.
And then I'm gonna do my movement and jump over here and put this shield up here.
All right, and
then I can't get the pink feather because I'm already done with those.
What is over there, by the way? I need to see. No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. That I actually... Nope, I don't need that. I need it on the other... Or is it any combination of?
For what?
Number 47 on these things. Or does it have to have a pair? Where are those things? There they are. 47. Oh, 2 farms and ore studies. Cool. Yeah. As much as I want the knowledge, I'm technically on top, so that's fine as well. Yeah, I have to do that. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm gonna grab this and grab me one of the. Give me the 2 one. That doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Either one?
Yeah. It's either the 1 or the 2, so it didn't really matter for me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. They're not different, but they give me the same power that I need.
Yeah.
And that should have been slid up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes. That's it.
Yep.
Okay. So, first thing, knowledge track. We each gain a point. And you stay in your first player.
I'll get that back. Thank you very much.
Yep, I never even took it. All right. Did you move us each up 1?
No.
There you go. Next one, double track. Aha, you still get the thing.
And I get 2 points.
Each get 2 points. You get 4 points. I get 2.
Oh, is it 2 points each?
2 points each.
1,
Right
2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then, next one, purchasing.
We're over there.
I have 1 food.
I don't have any food, so
I'm spending a food to buy a thing.
I took my knowledge. That's why I didn't get the food.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me.
I got 1 point from that. Which is fine.
And then we're moving over here.
Yep. And then we're moving over here.
Which I can complete this one now because I have the rope bridge things.
Yep. So you're at 48. And I'm going to be getting that as well.
All right, so now I get the big first choice over here. Got my 6 points. So.
And I believe I gave myself the 6 points as well.
Yes. I think I'm going to take this one. Because.
Yeah, I'm going to score. I might as well score this one. All right, let's see here. What does that mean? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna get that one because that's let's not overthink this. Like, let's just do the stuff that's a shoe-in, right? Yep. All right, and then we refresh, which moves us down. We are now in round 5 officially.
Yep,
2/3 of the way done. This is speeding along. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be close to being done before you have to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Oh, plenty of time.
All right. Moving on to...
Well, not quite done refreshing all this stuff yet.
The next phase, I'm going to grab my dice, and I'm just going to roll them while you do your refresh thing over there. I already did my refreshing.
Yeah, well, I was also upkeeping like about 12 other things.
Hey.
So, you know what? I don't want to hear it. So.
That's all on your side of the board. I took care of my side of the board.
You know what? These people need time, all right? They have to think about what they're doing.
All right, cool. And then I'm going to trigger these to you. There you go.
Yeah, I think you're planning out your turn before I even roll my dice. How do you know I'm not going to nerf you? Yeah, take that. Take a look at that, huh? How's that going to be?
Doesn't bother me one bit.
Well, you know what?
However,
It probably won't.
I'm going to do this.
You know what? Are you gonna do that ability?
Yeah, darn right I am.
Jumping me out?
Yep.
What a try hard here. This guy. Give me one of your temple dudes. Or take a fire offering.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. But here's the card that I have to do.
What a ridiculous.
I told you it was coming your way. I flat out told you.
I figured.
And then the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these back for that token, which is instead of the card, and then I think, yeah, I'm going to get me. I'm just looking at some of the stuff over here. The powers mean anything. I'm gonna get me food.
Pretty sure I know what that means. I just want to make sure.
Okay. So to you.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, these things are worth 2 points each.
Mr. Fancy Pants over here. All right. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to trigger this one, which will be 5 points plus the bonus 3, I believe, to 4. So that'll be 9 points. So 65. And I get a fire ability, which, I mean, those are cool. But what gods do we have? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get that one. And then...
Flip it.
And then I'm either going to gain a knowledge or a food. Is it worth it for a point? No, let's gain a knowledge. That's a point anyway. And I ain't getting that extra stuff anyway, so what's the point? Okay.
And so that one, okay, is either gain the food or the knowledge based on what you drop down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go here. Yeah, you can kind of screw me on that one. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop 2, so I gain 6 knowledge.
Okay.
Because I spent the 2 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'm going to place this here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go over here. Because I need that blue feather. That's really the main reason. Well, getting these shields out is going to be pretty good too. That'll help me out at the end.
Keep stealing my crap, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just need the feathers. That's what I mainly need.
You can buy the feathers!
Yeah, but I want them this way. These are more enticing to me. Sure, go.
Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to score points now because that keeps screwing me over.
Yep.
I could do that. What is over there? What makes the most sense? That allows me to trigger combinations.
There's that one.
What is that blue one and the one? Is just I can get any feather I want?
Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Here you go. And then you kind of want that. I ain't gonna be able to do anything anytime soon for that guy. And that's just gaining you so many points for that darn temple track. It's ridiculous.
Does it just means I need to have the entire ring out to get the points? It doesn't matter if you're on top or not? Where's the addendum?
Wait, no. Can't even do that one. Can't do that one. 32. Doesn't do me a whole heap of good.
Oh yeah, just delivered. Okay, that works. My favorite than what I need to do. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Drop him down. Get 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay,
moving
so
into 2.
do these. Yep. I'm going to spend one of these.
Well, this gives me a feather of my choice, so I'm grabbing this guy.
Well, I'll wait till you're done and I'll trigger mine.
So there would be that guy, and then the other one I'm triggering is one of 2 things. Yeah, it doesn't behoove me either or, so I'm only triggering the one because I can't move on any of those dice right now.
Okay. I'm going to trigger this, which lets me do 2 different orange ones in this phase. So I'm going to gain a feather, which will be my purple feather. And then I'm going to gain 1 knowledge. And then I'm going to do my blue guy. And then that'll let me get one of these, which will be this one. Yes. And that's it for that. Okay. And then now we're in phase 4, phase 5, 3, whatever it is. Okay.
We both get 4 points.
That we do.
2, 3, 4.
All right. And then go up here. You are going to get 9 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And this.
And that. Yep. I mean, I got no food.
I do have a food for a point.
You can buy a point. Yeah, it ain't nothing. All right. And then so that moves you up 1. Then here, I have completed this purple objective for 6 points. Put me at 75. And I get one of these, which... Do I have shields on all the pink ones? Hold on, where do I even have shields at?
There, and there.
That's it.
That's
huh?
pink.
I have
And
that one. Where's the other pink ones? Oh, they're way over there? Oh, heck no. Let's get that one.
all right, I finish the 4 distinct feathers.
6 points. Did you already get it?
No, I haven't got my 6 points for that.
Okay, we got 68.
And I'm just going to go ahead. Can I get 2 of the same?
Yeah. You just only complete 1 at a time.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Well, get rid of it now. You earned it. Okay, and that's it. And now, next phase. These are gone.
Which is the last round, right?
This is the last round.
Yeah.
It's coming up quick.
I'm going to set all you guys up here. All right.
Wait, what do you reset it?
The ones I slid down.
You don't reset them every turn.
Well, how are you supposed to slide them then?
By a card that does it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
As I think. It's not part of cleanup.
Okay.
Okay, there's those. There's these.
Pair of these.
And then we need to redo those.
Yeah, grab those. There's your thing over there.
Shh. I think it's going to be down to the wire. I really do.
No, you keep cheating. You can keep doing what
Keep cheating. Sir, don't be a poor sport.
Yes, but it's funnier to say it that way.
Uh-huh. Funnier for who?
Me. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think I know what my actions are going to be. You start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that, which is going to give me points.
I'm going to do that one. Which will possibly really mess me up. No, you know what? I'm going to do that one. I'm going to get this guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's my plan for right now. I think that behooves me to be, that's most of the plans at the moment. Yeah, I think so. Kind of guaranteed that for me right now anyway, so. What is over there? That doesn't do me any good. That doesn't do me any good. Okay, just wanted to check what those had. So first and foremost, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to move this guy into here.
Dude. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. I was planning on doing that my very next turn because I need that blue feather.
Oh,
I want you to know that as I'm not targeting you. I'm just trying to get the blue
there's
feather.
a reason why I'm doing this.
No, I know.
There's other ways to get blue feathers, you know.
Okay, fine. If it's that big of a deal for you, fine.
No, I'm just saying there's other ways.
Fine. I will buy the feather and appease you, sir.
No, you're like, sir. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No, I'm not telling you not to do this. I'm just saying I'm not targeting you.
Here's my thing. You went first.
Well, I had to get that one first because that I needed for my objective.
I need to get the inner ring, so...
Yeah. Oh, this is just silly. All right, hold on. Let me double check one thing. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right. Okay, how am I going to do this now? There is other ways to do it. There's potentially better ways to do it. Am I going to not be able to complete those?
Yeah, there's no way I'm completing any of those. In fact, I'm not going to complete one of my things, possibly, in my board right now. So I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it, too.
That will be, like, I think 3 total that I won't complete. So I won't get the, what is it, 9 points?
Okay. I still don't think I'm going to be able to.
Well, you got like 10 minutes, so make your choice.
I know.
You're the one that's slowing us down.
I'm trying my best. Wait. This is 5 not similar districts, huh? Oh, you put your 6 there. Shaking my fist. All right, fine. Let's do it this way. 2 of these are coming down. And then I'm buying my last feather then.
All right, you ready for this?
Do it.
It's the pointy one. This is the pointy one.
What else was I going to do? Oh, that's right. I think that one. I've never done any of these yet, have I?
I mean, you can't do any of those. Oh, you do start with one. That's right.
Yeah, I started with one. It's the only time I've ever gotten it. Let me see what this is real quick. I don't actually know what that means.
Oh, thanks for the raid.
Hey, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Number 9. Okay.
We're about to clean up on or finish up on this one once he figures out what one of these cards are. That's the problem with this one is we have to have our nose in the addendum a lot. Yep. Oh, thank you for the subscription too. Thank you. It is Cuzco, which is the Bora Bora remake in the City Collection.
Yeah. There's not going to be a way for me to do that, though. I don't think.
Okay.
I can't move now. It's not bigger profanity, sir. Well, you know what? Fine. I'm just going to do this. I am going to play this God card.
This is actually not a bad reprint of Bora Bora.
Yeah. I'm going to do this and refresh these two guys.
Okay.
And then that's before my turn. And now I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and get 13 knowledge.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! Let's go! Alright, cool. That was my turn.
Not necessarily. Some of the different patterns on this one is a lot nicer, but I mean, Bora Bora is much better to look at, let me tell you. All right.
I like the blue, the nautical theme, because it actually looks like the island of Bora Bora. This isn't as pretty, but it does some cool things. Like this wasn't in the original little rotating dial.
And I don't need that specific one. I have no more room for it, so.
Yep.
But
that's all right.
That was my last action.
Okay. Okay. So now that's it for the actions. Let's go back to this. Knowledge. I got it. For 15.
Yeah.
I'm a 90.
Nothing for me.
And I am still first place. All right. But now you're going to get 9 points and this thing.
Yep.
And you haven't spent like any of those?
Nope.
Oh, God. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I haven't had to.
9. Why is my thing blowing up? Sorry. Oh, I see. Don't mind that. All right. So that's it for that round. Last one. We goodbye.
I got no food.
No food. All right. We've been neglecting that one terribly. All right. I get to complete one of these, so that'll be 6 points. I have 4 of those. So 96. Do you have one that you're completing?
Yep. I am all in the inner circle, so
Okay.
1.
Okay, so I gave you your 6. Now we'll each recruit one of these, which won't matter.
Yeah, none of those I think I can complete, so.
Oh, wait, we skipped phase 2.
Oh,
entirely. Yeah, where we're going to activate each one of these, which might matter.
Oh, that does matter for me.
Yeah.
Where am I
So
at?
we'll remember the 2 objectives and the 6 points, but let's go back to that then.
Okay, yep. I'm going to move
Can't do
or
that.
use this guy's ability to go down here, which will allow me to trigger this one. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So I cannot trigger another one, but I can get a feather. So let me grab one of these. Oh, those are my 2.
None of these matter. I mean, I can move on a path. That's cool.
Oh, and then because I went there, I get another one of these. So yeah, if only I could get one more feather.
You know what? Then, you know what? I am going to move on a path. No, it has to be stone anyway. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Jeez. I can't, like, do any of the... Can't even get an... I'll get an offering. That's cool. I think that's it. Oh, and I can gain an orange one.
You can only move a pair, right?
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do an offering. I'm going to get this one. And I don't think I'm allowed to activate it this turn. So I'm acquiring it with this, but I don't think
I don't think you get to activate it.
Right? I mean, because I haven't done any of my orange ones yet. I doubt it. But let me double check just to make sure.
I think if you acquire it, you don't. That's most rules, but...
Yeah, that would make sense, right? You know. Phase 2, studying and farming. Choose one.
Nope, that wouldn't do you any good. Yeah, so...
Yeah. It didn't say you can, so I'm not going to do it. Because it won't matter anyway. But so I'll just get an offering time. Okay, cool. Won't matter. All right, now we each got one of those.
I can't complete any of those, so it doesn't really matter to me.
No, I'll get that one. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Then at the end of the game, now it's final score. Okay, so final scoring. First off, 2 points for each one of these. I get 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 points.
It's gonna be close. Okay. We're gonna get those. Wait, do we complete these too?
It doesn't say on there. You said we do, but I think it's on the when you do complete the 9.
Yeah, let me make sure because I don't know when we do complete them, and if we do complete them, do we get the points for them? You know. So let's go end of game. Okay. 6 space. All players now complete their remaining game. 6.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 points for each one. Okay.
So I can complete 2 more.
12 more. Yep,
so
same.
I get 12 points.
Same. Okay, we're each at plus 100. Okay. This is gonna be tight, man. This is gonna be really tight. Okay. So score for the villages. I'm gonna start with the 1, and we'll go around. Okay. So there's 7 points for you.
Okay.
So I'll put you at 16.
3 for you.
Okay.
2 for me.
Okay.
5 for you. Make it 9.
Who's going 9?
You.
Wait. 4 more.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
3 for me.
3.
3 for me.
Okay.
2 for me.
Okay.
We already gave my 7 for this one, so 2 for me.
Okay. Yeah, you had the map thing going.
I had to for the because I had 2 of those where I had to get the inner.
Ellie had a few points. I got 4 here. That one, yeah, and 3. Yeah. Pretty much all I got. Okay. So now is
you get 6 for your feathers.
Yep. As do you, right?
I don't got all of them.
Oh, okay. All of these, neither of us.
Never got that. Never got that.
Yep, we were both 1 tile shy.
I was 2 tiles shy.
Oh, really? Okay.
I didn't get all of them off my board.
Same. I didn't get all the.
I didn't get all those.
Didn't get all
and I only got 2.
We're tied?
What is the tiebreaker? I think you might have it because you have better knowledge.
I don't know. Let's find out. Because it's tiebreaker. That's what it is, and I don't even know what it is. Figure point. The player with the most figure points because we're tied further ahead in the player order because of the turn order.
So you won it because of
because of that 1 knowledge jump right at the end.
What is it? 1
Dang.
28?
That was impressive.
All because I was able to get into there. That was the only thing I did.
Yeah. That
was close.
genuinely
128
impressive.
to 128. All right. Let me make some quick notes here.
I mean, I definitely have some notes on it.
All right. I am ready to get into the down and dirty gamer criteria
Do I not
review.
have this on my list?
I don't know. Have you added it to your list?
Apparently not.
So once again, we do
Hopefully I heard
this
a bit, then.
in our gamer criteria. We're going to give you a down and dirty review of this game, and then we're going to finish this up. So when it comes to Cuzco, how do you feel about the game immersion? Or do you have any notes before we go into the review?
Yeah, so I mean, owning
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. I personally like Bora Bora's theme better, although I think this implements it way cleaner.
Oh, yeah, this was much cleaner than Bora Bora.
Yeah, because I mean, just the paths on there was just confusing. The way the tiles worked, like it kind of worked because you had like your own little mini tiles that would slide up and say whether you did them or not. You know, that was kind of weird. The god cards were great. You know, a lot of it was very similar, and the action selection is awesome. Like, that's such a clever mechanism. Like, genuinely.
Yeah. I'm just looking at we have our little cheat sheet right here for us to look at.
I mean, overall, I'm glad I have it. Like, I like this game a lot. What about you?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic game. There are some things I want to talk about. There's a lot of components. So
A lot of components.
When you're dealing with the table eater, there is that.
Yeah.
My biggest flaw to this game, and this is, if you play it enough, it's going to be fine. But this is probably one of the most that we had to go into the addendum to read. What does this do? What does this do?
Yes.
So the iconography, icon heavy on this one is a little bit hard.
Right.
I think Maybe Marrakesh, we were in the addendum more, but that was a massive game.
Maybe.
Yeah, so that is my biggest gripe to this one. That and it's a table eater. The look is fantastic. I get what you're saying about the nautical and stuff like that, but I really do like this look, the temples and stuff like that. As someone who studied history, this is really cool for me.
Yeah.
What else do I have here? Honestly, this is a fantastic meaningful choice thing on this one because there are so many choices. You and me went through 2 different paths and we ended up tied.
Yes.
I decided I was going to play in the religious aspect of the game and we ended up tied. And only because you decided to heavy in at the back end of the game for knowledge is how you ended up with a tiebreaker.
Well, not only that, I was going for this stuff. Yeah. This was my goal. Is to get the farmers and the... Well, no, but
I'm just saying, because I did all the knowledge in the beginning, and you did all your knowledge in the end, that was able to give you that tiebreaker. Right. So I dumped it all in the beginning for me, you dumped it all in the end for you, which gave us the tiebreaker, but we went through 2 different sections to get to the same score.
Right.
All right, game immersion.
All right, so is it fun to lose? Yeah. I think this is you feel good whether you won or not.
Yeah,
right?
And there's great player interaction on this one. I'm yelling at you because you're taking my buildings away.
I wasn't trying to take your building. I had to do what I had to do. That's all I had.
But it was fun yelling at him because you're taking my buildings away.
Yeah.
But then I read what the rule was, and so I didn't mind him taking these areas out. I just needed to get what Pachutis or whatever they're called into the locations for me to trigger those. Yeah. That was my thing. Is like, I need to get in there.
You don't have to have control.
Yeah, I just need to be in there. Yeah.
What you had.
So I'm giving it game immersion.
Yeah, I give a game immersion too.
Art production.
Yes.
Yes.
I think so. I mean, yes, the icons are a little iffy, but I don't think they're that bad.
My issue is the graphic design, but it's more so that because we had to be in the addendum a lot. Yeah. It is once you kind of figure out how it goes, then it works.
This is not busy. It's not bad at all.
It's very legible.
This is actually pretty logical how it works.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I give it art and production. I think it's pretty well. Honestly, I think if you have like the Essential Edition or the Basic Edition,
it's fine.
You'll be fine as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Meaningful choice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's obvious, right?
Yeah.
What do we got to say?
No, it's just talking about the retheme.
Gotcha.
Meaningful choice, yes. So it does give you a lot of strategy. Right. You can impact other players when we're vying for a little area control aspect here. Yeah. There is AP in this one, just FYI.
Yeah. Not much.
Not much.
Not much.
There is
we finished a lot earlier than I was expecting.
Yeah, so that was fantastic. And then ease of play.
I didn't give it ease of play. No. And the reason being is because so much, like, when you have variable turn orders, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I appreciate this. I get it. But there's so many things that what I do affects you, affects me again.
But the thing about this, too, it's fine when a 2-player. When you're doing this in 3, 4-player games, it's going to get a lot trickier.
You're going to mess it up. Yeah. And then you already have action selection, which you need to know how all the actions work in different ways and get different benefits.
And then how the dice work on that.
And then how the dice work off of it. And then how so many moving parts. This definitely doesn't have ease of play. Like, this is a learning curve.
No.
The only reason we did it so well is because we are already familiar with
how this works. Yeah. And finally, replay value.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because
just the variability out of the base game, too.
Yes. Now, granted, we didn't make it through all these, right?
Yeah.
We all of these are out. All of these come out, right? And that's fine. And all of this stuff, all of this comes out, stays. I didn't check if there was expansions. I know there is some.
There is some, yeah.
But the God cards are really what does it. Let's look at what expansions there are, right? So included in this, there's no advanced mode, thank goodness. There's a module 1. There's one module, and that is these little tiles, and there's different ways that you're able to gain bonuses. So yeah, between the combination of there is expansions, there is
variability.
Yep. I don't think it was that long. What was the total gameplay time?
I'll have to check that here in a minute, but I think it was less than with the teach and everything.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pull it up right now. It ended up being 1 hour and 35 minutes.
So that was an hour of a game.
Yeah. So give or take, add extra players, 15 to 20 minutes per player. You can play this realistically for new players. with a decent teach or a great teach like you did
Appreciate
in
the
2
compliment.
hours. In
Yeah.
2 hours. So
Yeah.
that's saying something.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
So
yeah, I would give it that then. I would give it replay.
I gave it replay value as well. So for me, I gave it 4 out of 5.
And I give 4 out of 5.
So it is an 8 out of 10, the second 8 out of 10 we've given so far in the City Collection.
Right.
Out of 6. We have 4 more to go. So
That's
stay
right.
tuned. You have any final words?
No, I really enjoy it. I think this is a great re-implementation. I don't know if you need to own both.
If you have
other
Bora
collector
Bora,
stuff.
it's fine.
Yeah.
If you're trying to collect all the City Collection, then you
Mhm.
don't need to get Bora Bora if you want to have the entire series.
Right.
But you don't need both.
Yeah, if you have Bora Bora already, I don't think you'll need this. But I do definitely enjoy it. And the pieces of component, I like this little slidey tat, the board and stuff, and that they're variable. That's cool. Yeah, there's so many cool parts about this that I'm glad I have this in my collection. And now that we finally played this actual version.
Yeah, I'm glad to finally actually play this
Yes.
version. And same thing with the one we just recently played, Vienna. We both have played the predecessors. This is the first
Yeah.
time we've actually played them in the City Collection aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I think both of them did really well. This one shined better for me than what
sure.
Vienna did.
Yeah. So last thoughts. This is Monday, so we're going to be streaming live later on. If
Mhm.
you're watching us now, even if you're not watching us now, you're watching us later. Remember, we stream normally on Mondays. Not just gameplay, but our actual podcast. So hopefully you'll tune in and follow us on Twitch, and you'll see that. You'll see we have 4 more to go.
4 more to go.
So yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so City Collection game number 6, Cuzco down. 4 more to go. And remember, every day's a good day for board gaming.